Hello everybody and welcome to Just Football as I'm bringing you the latest transfer news in the DStv Premiership. I'm bringing you the latest on the situation of Mothupa, Thabo Cele, Xulu and more. Now if you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. Now let's get on with the video. First story I want to react to is that story of Xulu. Now Xulu apparently is going to be joining Supersport United and not Amazulu as previously reported. Now the hijack is completed. Remember, Xulu was even at camp with Amazulu at some point, but it looks like the player left immediately when he heard about Supersport United interest. Like I told you before, Supersport United have always been interested in Xulu. It's just that they took too long to open talks with Xulu, but then again it looks like they're still going to get their man because Xulu's move to Amazulu was not officially completed and the player decided to change his mind. His agent was convinced by Supersport United. They came in with a superior project and a superior wages. Now this is the situation. Xulu is going to become a new Supersport United player. I'm told also Supersport United want to complete the deal as fast as possible because they want to avoid any surprises in this deal because they've already hijacked the move themselves. They don't want someone else to come in and hijack the move. Now let's wait and see what will happen in the coming few days and hours, because it looks like the move will be completed very soon. Supersport United are pushing hard and Xulu is expected to undergo a medical at Supersport United in the coming few hours. Now Xulu to Supersport United, done deal. Now give me your thoughts on that. We know Supersport United wanted reinforcement of course and at centre back because Hlatswayo cannot play too many games anymore because he has had a few concussions in the last few seasons. Now Xulu, I think he's a very good signing for Supersport United. Now Supersport United will be ready to challenge for major honors in the DStv Premiership and MTN 8 as well as the Nedbank Cup next season, and they're also, remember, going to be challenging in the CAF Confederations Cup. Still talking about Supersport United, now it looks like Supersport United are going to walk away from the deal with TS Galaxy to sign Poriso Sanoka. Remember, Supersport United had opened talks with TS Galaxy to sign Poriso Sanoka, but at the moment it looks like the club may decide to move away from that deal because they just wanted one centre back. Now I'm not sure if they were going to be signing another centre back, but at the moment the feeling around Supersport United is that they are going to be moving on from Poriso Sanoka because they got Xulu, who was always their first choice centre back, but they were not aware or they were not sure if Xulu wanted to return to South Africa. So since Amazulu approached him, they decided to pounce on that situation. So Poriso Sanoka to Supersport United, that move may be called off, but TS Galaxy were ready to sell, but at the moment it looks like it's not going to happen. The TS Galaxy captain may remain at TS Galaxy for the 2023-2024 season. Now next for Supersport United, they are going to be anticipating the deal for Lyle Lakay. Now we know Supersport United do not want to open talks yet with Mamelodi Sundowns. They want to understand what Rolando Mokoena decides. We know I told you that Rolando Mokoena may change his mind on the situation of Lyle Lakay, but at the moment the feeling is still the same. Lyle Lakay is not a part of Rolando Mokwena's plan, so we may yet see Lyle Lakay playing for Supersport United next season. Now that is the deal that Supersport United will be anticipating next. They're going to be monitoring the situation. Now they have heard about the interest from Cape Town Spurs, but they are not worried about that because Lyle Lakay is always his head is focused on rejoining with his former mentor Gavin Hunt, and Gavin Hunt has some pull, we know, in the DStv Premiership, and he's also the coach who gave Lyle Lakay his debut, so there's some loyalty between Gavin Hunt and Lyle Lakay. So at the moment we'll see what happens in the coming few days and weeks, whereas Lyle Lakay will be trying to resolve his future. He's going to be having talks with Mamelodi Sundowns very soon because he wants a decision to be made on his future. He's waiting for the team to return from the Netherlands when he will have talks with Rolando Mokoena. Then we expect that the Supersport United will anticipate the situation of Lyle Lakay. Now the next player I want to talk about is KaizerChiefs target Thabo Cele. Now Thabo Cele is closing in on a move to Amakosi. From what I heard this morning, Thabo Cele's move to KaizerChiefs is agreed. Now there's an agreement in principle between Thabo Cele and KaizerChiefs. A 3-year contract is awaiting Thabo Cele at Amakosi, but now nothing can be made official until the 1st of August because that is when his contract will be or expiring officially. So he will officially become a free agent on the 1st of August when he's expected to sign for Kaizer Chiefs. So Thabo Cele to Kaizer Chiefs, that deal is complete, but he has not yet signed on a dotted line. So someone else can still talk to Thabo Cele and his agent. Now that is the tricky part, because Kaizer Chiefs have done the hard work. They've offered the player a new contract. They've convinced the player about moving to Amakosi, but now they have to wait. That is the problem with the situation of Thabo Cele. Kaizer Chiefs have to wait, even though they have an agreement in principle with the player. This is basically a verbal agreement between the two parties. Now we're waiting for the 1st of August when the player will become an official free agent. Otherwise, there may be some issues with Radomir Redom if Kaizer Chiefs were to sign Thabo Cele any time before the 1st of August. So to avoid any issues, Kaizer Chiefs are going to wait until the 1st of August, but there may be an issue there. We know Mamelodi Sundowns are still interested in Thabo Cele. We wait and see if Mamelodi Sundowns are going to be moving in for Thabo Cele. But from what I understand at the moment, Mamelodi Sundowns are not going to be approaching Thabo Cele for a deal. They are focused on convincing TS Galaxy to sell Batusi Obas. So talks with TS Galaxy are continuing for the signature of Batusi Obas. So Mamelodi Sundowns expect that deal to go through because the negotiations have been very positive with TS Galaxy. So Kaizer Chiefs do not have anything to worry about at the moment, but there's still a few days to go, and we know decisions can be made in a few minutes and a few hours. So we've seen teams decide to move very fast when their targets become available. So for Mamelodi Sundowns, they are aware that Thabo Cele is going to become available, because Thabo Cele, he has been told by Radomir Redom that they are not going to be renewing his contract. So Thabo Cele will be available on the 1st, but Kaizer Chiefs have an agreement in principle. So Mamelodi Sundowns are looking at that situation, but at the moment they are focused on Batusi Obas, and they only want to sign one central defensive midfielder in this transfer window. Now let's wait and see what is going to happen in the coming few days, because that is when we expect the Thabo Cele deal to be completed. Next player I want to talk about is Orlando Pirates youngster Thabiso Sesane. Now Thabiso Sesane, we know he's available on loan. Now there are two teams that have inquired about Thabiso Sesane, and the two teams are Chipa United and Golden Arrows. Now it is just up to Jose Rivera to choose which project he feels is the right project for the development of Thabiso Sesane. Remember, he's still 23 years old, so Orlando Pirates see him as a player who can be important for their future. Now the centre back is waiting for a final decision by Orlando Pirates, because he wants also to know where he's going to be playing before the beginning of the next season. Remember, the season begins in just 7 days now. Now let's wait and see what will happen in the situation of Thabiso Sesane, but it is expected that it's going to be a loan move, no permanent transfer for Thabiso Sesane. Orlando Pirates are not going to be entertaining any permanent offers. As we continue, I just want to give you a quick update on Gift Mothupa. We know on Mamelodi Sundowns have decided that they are going to keep Gift Mothupa ahead of the 2023-2024 season. But Polokwane City, I'm told, they are still pushing, they are still waiting if there may be some changes in the situation of Gift Mothupa, because Rulani Mokoena decided that he's going to look at that player in pre-season, and then otherwise Gift Mothupa may be available even if it's just for on loan. So we'll wait and see what is going to happen in the situation of Gift Mothupa. Polokwane City are still waiting on the wings for the situation of Gift Mothupa. They do not mind whether it's a loan deal or a permanent transfer, but Polokwane City would prefer to take Gift Mothupa on a permanent transfer. So we'll wait and see what Rulani Mokoena will decide. There are a lot of decisions to be made by Rulani Mokoena at Mamelodi Sundowns in the coming week when they will return from their Netherlands tour. I'm not sure if when they're returning maybe this weekend from Netherlands. So we will see what will happen in the situation of Gift Mothupa, what decision will be made on his future. Now that is all from me this hour. Now if you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week, and also if you liked this update, please click on the like button.